Atrocities in human history always happen due to neutral individuals permitting it. It is always clearly convenient to be neutral during times of peace, or at least when one thinks nothing affects them. Leni Riefenstahl, Hitler's favorite propaganda filmmaker, always claimed in her defense that she was impartial as to who was in power, so long as there was opportunity in filmmaking. It proved quite successful for her. That was until the Nazi Party lost the war and was tried for crimes against humanity.
Es ist euch wohl oft schwer gefallen, wenn ihr meintet, es müsse nun ein Wandel kommen, und er kam nicht, und immer wieder musste erneut Appell gerichtet werden. Es muss weitergekämpft werden, es geht nicht, ihr dürft nicht handeln, ihr müsst gehorchen, ihr müsst euch fügen, ihr müsst euch diesem unerhörten Zwang beugen.
Es war eben so, ich habe das erste Mal in meinem Leben eine politische Versammlung gesehen. Es war für mich ungeheuer beeindruckend. Ich wurde mitgerissen von der ganzen Stimmung und ich hatte damals von Hitler einen sehr einbringen. Hätte ich ihn nie gemacht.
In Spain, Francisco Franco chose for Spain to remain neutral during the Second World War, as his country was recovering from their own bloody civil war. Even though Franco was not officially allied with Mussolini and Hitler, he was sympathetic towards their anti-Soviet views, to say the least. Along with Hitler funding Franco's Catholic army during the SCW, Spain was inspired to include Jews on their national identity registry. They made it mandatory for Jews to carry documents, like in Italy and Germany at the time. Franco went on to deny all of these doings after Hitler's defeat. The Spanish government denied it still, even after Franco's death in 1975. It should also be noted that the Spanish regime's neutrality failed to protect the Spanish Sephardic Jews living in Germany at the time of the Holocaust. Now, a common pattern which many notice in schools is their zero-tolerance rule, in which they can put a neutral stop to bullying. But this often includes the victim, who stood up to the bully. Now please watch these examples.
Only on 5, a St. Lucie County student says she was suspended this week for trying to defend a classmate.
The 11-year-old says she took a recording of her teacher allegedly bullying another student.
Well, Kelly, it seems anymore most students do bring a cell phone with them to school, and they keep them with them while they're in the classroom.
One student says she used her cell phone to record audio of what she says depicted her teacher bullying another student. She thought she was doing the right thing, but she says the school said her video was illegal.
11-year-old Brianna Cooper has good grades and works hard at Samuel Gaines Academy in Fort Pierce. But a video on her phone got her suspended for 5 days.
I thought I did the right thing.
Brianna says one of her science teachers was being mean to a student, so she took out her cell phone and started recording what she says were threats by her teacher to a classmate.
Don't let the size fool you. I will drop you.
Yeah, right.
You don't know me. That's all I'm telling you. So don't give me no look.
Brianna says the teacher had been mean to students before. This time she wanted to prove it.
You think that they would actually believe a student over a teacher?
Biggest kid in 5th grade, and you acting like the smallest one. I wonder what your mom looks like.
You don't speak to children, let alone your students, like that.
Brianna says she turned the recording into a teacher wanting to defend her classmate, only to get called to the principal's office and suspended. The school telling her it was illegal to record a teacher without them knowing.
I never had anybody tell me you cannot record.
She thought she was doing a good thing. She's 11 years old. She doesn't know the law.
Law enforcement says recording someone can be legal if there is not an expectation of privacy. In this case, Brianna's mother, Cassie Faulkner, says the school told her there is an expectation of privacy, even in a large classroom. Faulkner worries her daughter's suspension sends the wrong message to other students.
Pretty much saying to students is, if you think anything is wrong, don't try and do anything about it.
How will the world think of you for staying silent during the present or next crisis? Do you personally side with your government or the citizens who voice their genuine concerns?